Hi everyone, welcome back for more Buffy. We are on the final episode of season 1. I'm excited to see what the finale is all about. My predictions going into it is maybe we're going to see the Anointed One, because I don't think, honestly, up until this point, the Anointed One has done anything. We were introduced to this little kid character. I want to say like 6 or so episodes ago, maybe even more, honestly, maybe like 7 episodes ago. And since then, I don't think that he's really had much of a role in the show. Like, they've done some things behind the scenes, but the Anointed One himself hasn't like come out of the shadows. So I'm excited to see if that's a possibility this episode, to see if he has any grand master plan. I'm also curious to see if we're going to see Angel again. We saw him in the last episode, and for some reason I feel like he's going to be in this one as well. Like, I feel like you're not going to end the first season without having him and Buffy interact once more. In the last episode, Giles pretty much decided not to tell Buffy that they saw him, and so maybe there's going to be some conflict with that. Like, maybe she's going to be upset that he was in their area and nobody thought to tell her about it, which obviously was for her own good / protection, but she's also a teen girl, so I could see her feeling a little bit slighted by that. I would if it was like some person who I loved or really cared for. So yeah, I guess we'll see if these predictions come true. I'm excited to get into it, and I'm excited also because I'm going to be filming more Buffy, I think, next Monday. I'm excited to get into season 2. I'm really excited for season 2. I find season premieres so interesting, sometimes a little bit jarring when you're coming off of one season and going into the next. Sometimes it can be a little bit jarring, like the changes creatively that they make. But I'm looking forward to it because, once more, I've only heard good things. So maybe I should stop saying that, because obviously my expectations are higher for next season, and maybe I shouldn't go into it with that, because Matt might set me up for disappointment. But yeah, I'm excited to get to it. But obviously, before we do that, we had to finish the season finale, and I find finales also very fun to watch. So I'm hoping that this is a good one. I feel like it's hard to nail your first season finale, so I'm excited to see how they do it. Let's get into it, guys.
I've been trapped down here so long I've nearly forgotten what it's like on the surface.
Who's that?
That must be Angel.
A vampire in love with the Slayer.
Yep, we're definitely seeing Angel this episode.
And
the Anointed One this episode.
The Slayer will not know him, and he will lead her into hell.
I'm watching this at 1:30 p.m. I made this coffee,
You know how I feel about
I
you.
think, at like 9 a.m. and it's still hot. I love this fucking tumbler.
Never been anyone else for me but you. And we're good friends, and it's time.
No, Xander.
Would you,
He's practicing.
Date me.
He's practicing.
Oh, that's good. Date me.
Yeah.
It's terrible, right?
Huh?
You know, Buffy, spring fling just isn't any dance. It's a time for students to choose a mate, and then we can
A mate?
observe their mating rituals and tag them before they migrate. Just kill me.
You're doing fine.
Why is it so hard?
Okay, I kind of just want him to ask her out just so she can say, no thank you, and he can give it up.
Oh, Buffy's not here. You can practice on me some more.
No, I
Oh my
can't wait
gosh,
till tomorrow.
Rolo.
I'll be thinking about it too much.
Have higher standards for yourself, girl.
Who's that? Someone's out there.
I've said this before,
That's silly. Who would be out
but
there?
I really do like the makeup that they have for the vampires. The makeup and costuming. Like, they look creepy and weird, and I like it. Ooh. Why is there just a car in the field with Cordelia and that man? Like, what was happening there?
The master shall rise. Yes, this is it. The master shall rise, and the slayer... My God.
What could that possibly say that shocks you? Oh my God. Scary. I don't think that I've experienced a real earthquake. Oh my God, the set. I go in about this on Community all the time, but they always wreck their set, and now they're wrecking their set here. It always makes me wonder, like, glory! Did you think this is the finale? Maybe we're not going to get picked up for another season. We might as well have fun with it. I don't know. But I find it cool. Anyways, yeah, I've never experienced a real earthquake. I think that we've had earthquakes in Ontario, but they're very, 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 very minor. It's like always one of those things where somebody is like, oh, there was an earthquake yesterday. And you're like, oh. But like a real earthquake like that would scare the hell out of me. I don't even know what the proper protocol is. I guess you'd go under like desks or something. I don't know. Are they still in California? They are, right? All that to say that I feel like California in particular is a very natural disaster prone area.
What? Do I have something on my face?
No. And yes, we're safe. But probably.
How you doing there, Giles? Get much sleep last night?
I've been working.
Is he not trying to tell her what he read?
It's getting hairy out there, Giles. I killed 3 vampires last night. One of them was practically on school grounds.
The numbers are increasing.
And they're getting cockier. Giles, care? I'm putting my life on the line battling the undead. Look, I broke a nail, okay? I'm wearing a press-on. You could go,
I just can't really talk right now.
That's okay. I can't put it off any longer. I have to meet my terrible fate.
What?
Biology.
Okay, I feel like you should be letting Buffy in on whatever the hell this prophecy is.
I don't feel that boring covers it.
No, boring falls short.
Even I was bored, and I'm a science nerd.
Don't say that.
I'm not ashamed. It's the computer age. Nerds are in.
Willow, don't you have a thing?
A thing. The thing that I have.
Oh, he's gonna try to ask her out now. I feel like Buffy has given him absolutely no signals to indicate that she is interested in him at all. I feel like this is very bold. I feel like he's not gonna be able to get it out though.
Okay, now you're making me nervous.
Oh, no, there's nothing to be nervous about. Really, it's silly. Hey, leave. Thanks. You know, Buffy, spring fling is a time for students to gather. Oh, God. Buffy, I want you to go to the dance with me. You and me, on a date.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you're not laughing, so that's a good start.
I mean, but she also knows that Willow likes you. And she's a good friend.
And I know we're friends and we've had experiences, but I want more. I want to dance with you.
Xander, you're one of my best friends. You and Willow.
Well, Willow's not looking to date you. Or if she is, she's playing it pretty close to the chest.
I don't want to spoil the friendship that we have.
You either feel a thing or you don't.
It's kind of true.
I don't. Xander, I'm sorry. I just don't think of you that way.
We'll try. I'll wait.
Xander.
Xander.
Forget it.
Look.
I'm not him. I mean, I guess the guy's got to be undead to make time with you.
Okay.
That's really harsh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't handle rejection well. Funny. Considering all the practice I've had, huh?
Look.
I'm sorry,
I feel
You know
for
what?
him. I feel for him. As much as I like to talk shit about Xander, I do feel for him. It does suck when you like someone and they do not like you back. And I experienced that a lot in high school, I think. So it sucks. But I also don't think I was delulu enough to think that they did like me. So I don't know. But also, shoot your shot. So I'm giving very mixed messages, I know.
That outfit looks just like the one you wore yesterday, only wrinklier. Were you here all night?
Sorry, not really up to socializing just now.
Something's going on, Rupert, and I'm guessing you already know what it is. Well, here is the latest. A cat last week gave birth to a litter of snakes.
Oh.
Family was swimming in Whisper Lake when the lake suddenly began to boil. And Mercy Hospital.
That is terrifying.
This is apocalypse stuff. I'd throw in last night's earthquake, and I'd say we've got a problem. Plus, I've got this crazy mug emailing me from Cortona about some anointed one.
The anointed one? He's dead.
No.
Brother Luca something keeps sending out global mailings about a prophecy.
I need you to talk to him. Find out everything he knows.
Look, Rupert, you haven't told me jack, so what's with the order?
Just do it. I'll explain later.
You better.
You're so sweet. Why are you so sweet?
I don't know. Because I'm usually mean as a snake.
It's true.
Okay.
Willow, I really like your outfit.
Yeah, what's happening?
No, I really don't, but I need a favor.
Oh. I was like...
Won't let us use their sound system, and I need someone that knows how to hook one up. If you could just show up tomorrow morning, I'd be really, really grateful. I mean, I'd talk to you at the dance and everything.
Sure.
Great. Tomorrow.
See, Cordelia, just at her core, she's not a nice person.
Hey,
Hey.
how'd it go?
But I'm fine with it. Like, I'm not mad about it, but yeah.
Well, what'd she say?
Apart from no, does it really matter?
At least now you know.
Yeah, you're right. The deal's done.
Is Willow gonna admit that she likes him?
Yeah, I know what we'll do. We can go. Be my date. We'll have a great time. We'll dance. We'll
That's how you're gonna
go
ask
wild.
her?
What
Willow,
do you
say
say?
no.
No.
Good.
Thank you.
Willow, come on.
You think I want to go to the dance with you and watch you wish you were at the dance with her?
Yeah.
You think that's my idea of hijinks?
Yeah, thank you, Willow.
That's okay. I don't want to go. Just gonna go home, lie down, and listen to country music.
Will you do that, Xander? Is it gonna be a vampire or something? Oh! Ew!
Giles, you're not gonna believe this.
It's clear. It's what's going to happen. It's happening now. I've checked it against all my other volumes. It's very real.
Well, there's got to be some way around it.
Listen, some prophecies are a bit dodgy.
I mean, if you guys did not want to run into Buffy, this is about the worst place that you guys could be having this conversation.
Then you're reading it wrong.
I wish to God I were. But it's very plain. Tomorrow night, Buffy will face the Master, and she will die.
Why wouldn't... Look, I feel like he really should be telling her this.
So that's it, huh? One Slayer dies, next one's called. Will you train her, or will they send someone else?
Buffy,
Does say how he's gonna kill me? Do you think it'll hurt? Don't touch me! You even gonna tell me?
I was hoping that I wouldn't have to, that there was some way around it.
I've got a way around it. I quit.
It's not that simple.
I'm making it that simple.
The signs indicate...
Signs? Read me the signs! Tell me my fortune! You're so useful sitting here with all of your books. You're really a lot of help.
Buffy, if the Master rises...
I don't care! Giles, I'm 16 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Well, girl, I know that there's a season 2, so I know that you don't. But that would obviously be very traumatizing to hear. And I really do feel like Giles should have just told her. I understand that he was probably trying to avoid, panicking her. But, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to death, life and death, that's something you should do.
I never knew what.
Hi, honey. Feel like telling me what's on your mind?
Mom, let's go away.
What?
Anywhere, just for a while, a weekend.
Honey,
No, it'll be great. You and me, a mother-daughter thing.
you know the gallery's open on weekends.
Mom,
Can
please.
you not just call in to sick to work this one time? Your daughter's clearly going through a crisis.
I guess.
Nobody asked you?
Someone, but
Not the right someone. See, sometimes I actually do know what you're thinking. Well, then,
Barely. Sorry, this mom, again, is very oblivious. Ooh.
I saw you
That
eyeing it
was
at the
sweet.
store. I figured.
Mom, we can't afford this. It's beautiful.
I think you should wear it to the dance.
No, I
Again, I just feel like her mom's like a bit simplistic, though. Like, she's sweet. She's a sweet, sweet lady. I think that she thinks that she knows what she's doing. And, like, obviously you're not going to assume that your daughter's dealing with vampires and the threat of imminent death. But clearly she's going through something deeper? I don't know.
Kevin said he'd bring everything to the bronze last night. We'll never get everything ready in time.
He probably forgot. It's not that big a deal.
You don't understand. I'm not mad. He totally flaked on me, and I don't even care. God help me, I think it's cute. Oh. There they are.
So Cordelia's transition is, like, in full swing right now, it seems.
Obviously, Kevin has underestimated the power of my icy stare. Oh my God!
Ooh.
Kevin!
How do people get turned into vampires again? I can't remember the lore behind that. Like what's the difference between killing versus, like, turning into a vampire? Like, I can't remember. It's a pretty dress.
Buffy? There's something on the news. Willow.
I'm not okay. I knew those guys. I go to that room every day. And when I walked in there, it wasn't our world anymore. They made it theirs. What are we gonna do?
Well, we have to.
Whew.
Promise me you'll stay in tonight, okay?
Buffy, I like your dress.
Take care.
So she's not going to tell anybody about the prophecy?
Sure.
Okay, so this master guy tried to open the Hellmouth, but he got stuck in it. And now all the signs are reading that he's gonna get out, which opens the Hellmouth, which brings the demons, which ends the world.
Yes, it's about summed it up, yes.
Yeah, the part that gets me, though, is where Buffy is the vampire slayer. She's so little.
Did you manage to get... The wolf shall live with the lamb, the leopard shall lie down with the kid, the calf, the lion, and the fatling together, and the little child shall lead them.
And a little child to lead them.
So Luca thinks the Anointed is a kid. Well, then we need to warn her.
Yeah.
I don't intend involving her at all.
No, Giles. I'm sorry, that's... No.
Buffy's not going to face the master. I am.
Giles.
So I'm looking for a kid, huh? And he'll lead me to the master?
Thank God
Buffy, I'm not going to send you out there to die.
for Buffy and her good timing.
You're still not going up against the master.
I've made up my mind.
I just feel like that would be so useless. Giles would die and then Buffy would die. Like, we need to come up with a plan.
I'm the Slayer.
I don't care what the books say. I'm going. There's nothing you can say will change my mind.
I know.
Dang.
When he wakes up, tell him, I don't know, think of something cool. Tell him I said it.
You fight the master and you'll die.
What is the alternative, though? I obviously don't want Buffy to die. But I'm just like, what is the alternative? That the world just goes to hell? That we just, try to get some water out of a faucet and it rains fucking blood? That all of our friends get mutilated and murdered? No. Did she not hear that part about the kid? Did she not hear that part? Buffy, shoot him in the chest.
I know who you are.
Okay, she does know. Why can't you just kill him? Okay, fine, whatever. Shy, calm down. Why can't you just literally... whatever.
Well, how can we help her?
I'm sorry to bring this up, but we also have an apocalypse to worry about.
Do you mind?
How come she's in the club?
Hey.
Hey, hello.
Oh, look who's here.
Mind if I come in? She's gone. How can I say this clearly? I don't like you. At the end of the day, I pretty much think you're a vampire. But Buffy's got this big old yin for you. She thinks you're a real person. And right now I need you to prove her right.
You're in love with her.
Aren't you?
Master is as old as any vampire.
Yeah, Angel should be on the scene. Xander should not, though. Xander should stay at home and listen to his country music.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're looking at my neck. What? You were checking at my neck. I saw that. No, I wasn't. Just keep your distance.
You are not the hunter. You are the lamb.
Well, the last time the master tried to rise was the harvest. He sent a bunch of vampires to get him fresh blood.
Where did that go down?
The bronze.
The prom.
We have to warn them.
No, we'll go.
I understand.
Because they're not going to the bronze.
Holy crap. That is so freaky. Do they run? Do these vampires run, right? I was thinking of zombies for a second. I was like, maybe you could just outrun them. But no, I think vampires run either quickly or normally.
You're the one that sets me free. If you hadn't come, I couldn't go. Think about that.
Huh. So if Giles actually did end up going, it would have it would have worked.
By the way, I like your dress.
It's too late. He's going up.
I guess she needed the kid to lead her to him. So I understand more now why she didn't just like take out the kid, you know? Is she not breathing? I mean, she was...
She's dead.
No. What the fuck?
No. She's not dead. She's not breathing. CPR.
You have to do it. I have no breath.
Did they not see the bite on her neck?
Why are they coming here?
Not caring.
Get in!
Look at Cordelia being useful. Oh.
Gotta get to the library.
Library, great.
Oh my god, yes, Cordelia. Oh my god. Yeah, move away from the window. This school should really invest in CCTV cameras. It would go a long way. They would practically pay for themselves.
My world. My beautiful world.
Master?
He's gone up.
Okay, so I also guess that Xander did have to come too. I was like, Xander, stay home, but I guess his presence was needed.
They're coming in through the stacks.
Oh dear God. Ah! Oh, it's the theme song. Oh, that's how you know shit is about to just go down.
So how do you know where the master's going?
I know. Oh, look, a bad guy. One way or another, this won't take long.
Buffy's entire fear from that one episode where they were like being haunted by their fears was that she would get turned into a vampire. And now I'm like, is that fear coming to pass? I don't know. Oh my god.
Yes. Come forth.
Did not like that.
You're dead.
I may be dead, but I'm still pretty.
You were destined to die. It was written.
What can I say? I flunked the written.
And I guess she did technically die, didn't she? She was just revived, so the prophecy came true. That is so creepy. Like, that is so creepy. Whoever designed and created that, kudos to you.
You laugh when my hell is on earth?
You're that amped about hell? Go there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Vampires?
I will say, I feel like they did. I feel like I complained a lot bit about Cordelia's transition, but I will say to complain a little bit more. I wish that they like made it a more gradual thing. Like, I still think that it is happening. Like, it hasn't totally happened, but like even Cordelia being here right now, being all like a part of the gang. I don't know. I feel like it really should have happened a little bit more organically. Just my opinion.
I say we party.
But you know,
I mean, I got all pretty.
we'll see what they
about
do
him?
with her character next season.
He's not going anywhere.
Is it smart to just leave him? I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking about this too practically. I'm like, is nobody gonna have questions about how the entire fucking library is smashed to shit? Okay. I wish we got to see some of the dance though. Aw, I'm a little bit bummed about that. I think that what makes the show so compelling to watch is that, I mean, I've gone into it a million times, but I do think that the script is really, really tight. But also, Sarah Michelle Gellar is just such a good leading lady. She's just very commanding. She's very charismatic. You want to pay attention to her. You want to watch her. The way that they dress her, the way that they style her, everything. I'm just telling you, as a person who didn't even grow up watching this, and so I don't have any nostalgia attached to it, but every single thing that I see, like every time I see her on screen, it just screams iconic to me. She just looks fucking great. Um, everything that I felt like shouldn't happen ended up being a thing that needed to happen. So, for example, I was like, Giles, you can't go. It's just going to make the situation worse. But no, it turns out if Giles actually had gone in Buffy's place, then she wouldn't have even been able to release the guy from the cave thingy. I'm really great at explaining things. But yeah, it turns out if she had just not gone at all, then nothing would have happened. But of course, you know, how were you to know that? Also, when it comes to Xander, I was like, okay, Xander has absolutely no place in coming, and because he's just gonna, like, what could Xander possibly do? Maybe Angel can go. Angel should probably go, but Xander, I don't think we need him. Turns out, wrong again, Shy, because no, turns out Angel can't perform CPR because he doesn't have breath, so Xander had to do it. I was actually kind of worried a little bit that Xander was going to be like, I get to kiss Buffy, but he was actually really normal about it, so I appreciated that. Maybe we'll get a little moment of that next season, but yeah. I liked also that Willow said no to him asking her to the dance, because I've been saying it the entire season. I just feel like Willow is such a great character, and I think that she's so funny, she's so cute, that I'm like, I feel like so, I mean, obviously we have to think about it within the context of the show and what the show is telling me, and what the show is telling me is that Willow is not a particularly popular person. You know, when the demon guy through the computer started talking to her, like, she was very much like, this is a rare thing to happen to me, so, you know, I have to take the text for what it is. But to me, from a viewer, she just seems very cool, very fun, very nice, very funny. And I don't know, like, she was pining so hard for Xander, who's obviously into her friend, and I was just like, man, I would just love it for Willow to not take the crumbs that Xander gives her. You know, I feel like he treats her in some ways like a consolation prize, and so that was a good moment for me to see Willow say no. And I think that hopefully it'll give Xander something to think about, and next season I won't be so divided on him as a character. But we will see. I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited to get into season 2. I liked this season. I had a lot of fun with it. I think, honestly, even as the show went on, I started enjoying it more and more, especially as I got to know the characters and the character motivations and all of these things. I do think that it is just a really fun show. If this was airing when I was in high school or something, I probably would have watched it. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's probably a good thing that it was airing in, I believe it said on the calendar that it was 1997. I think that's when the show started. So I would have been 4. So maybe it's a good thing, because now I get to watch it with you guys here. I am having a lot of fun. I hope that whenever I criticize, sometimes, you know, I don't want to go too hard on my criticisms of things, because I know that the things that I'm watching usually are things that people really love, and I want to understand why people love it. I'm not here to try to shit on things, you know, but obviously if there is something that I'm that didn't work for me, I feel a little bit of an obligation to be honest about that. I hope that any of my criticisms, that all of my criticisms were decently received by you. And if you have any pushback, or if you have any, not pushback, but I mean, I'm really just open to discussing. There are so many times after I post a video that I'm like, I literally never, ever, ever, ever know what people's response to what I'm going to say is going to be. And I never know which part of the video people are really going to glom onto and have opinions about. It always shocks me. It really, really does. Except for, I mean, I guess I just uploaded one about Community. I'm not going to talk about it right here, though, because it would be, I guess, a spoiler if you're not watching Community with me or haven't watched it at all. So I'm not going to talk about that, but yeah, there was a little part in it that I was like, I feel like people are going to have opinions about that, and they did. But for the most part, I truly don't know. So hopefully I wasn't too hard on Xander. But yeah, if you thought that I was, let me know. But I'm probably, unless he stops annoying me, I'm probably going to continue a little bit. I hope it's not too annoying. I had a lot of fun, guys. This has been great. I'm excited to get into next season. Yeah, I plan on filming again next Monday for... I have a calendar over here, by the way. That's what I'm looking at. And it has all my filming plans as well as, you know, other shit. Ooh, I should really put in... I'll do that after. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.